making people too uncomfortable, but they deserve it because it's their taxpayer dollars at work. Let's take a look at this. See, that's my leg. See that? It swells up more than this one. It's going down because I've been exercising, but see the stuff right there? It's also on the sides. My stomach, it's right here, where the liver's at. It swells up. It's hard. It's not as hard over here. But it's, that's my stomach. You got my armpits. You ought to see my armpits. One guy, you ought to see my armpits. I told him, he said, no, it's okay. It's like, it's just an armpit. It's not that bad. He doesn't want to see it. Well, if I was Kim Kardashian, you'd want to see it. Let me see. Hold up. About Caitlyn Jenner. I don't know. You never know with some of these guys nowadays. See it? See the stain from the toxins? Where they come out and it has like the same thing like on my legs. And so, the toxins try to get out of your body and they just come rushing out. When you have a really efficient immune system, it tries to kick the toxins out just immediately. And it goes to points where the stuff's supposed to get out, or the weakest points. So it goes for your shins. With me, it didn't get my foot like a Bob. No, it was my shin. I have a different immune system than my cousin. My armpits, my shin, and of course, I'm not going to show you my groin because I don't like making people uncomfortable. But you already saw my stomach and my liver. And this is the best body that money can't buy. Yeah. It's gorgeous. I know, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And I'm not. When I didn't wear shorts earlier, it's because I didn't want to make other people uncomfortable and see, the swelling and the toxins getting out. And then Sun Yat-sen told me, no, show them what their taxpayer dollars get. Show them the best body money can't buy, right? Show them the no, I won't join the Temple Set Illuminati for $350,000 loaded, annually loaded with crypto or Bitcoin. I will not join the Temple Set Illuminati, and then I will not take $2 million a month to join the Temple Set Illuminati while you mass murder the poor. Yeah, I will stand by the poor to the best of my ability until you guys stand up for Lord's Prayer or the technology stops you, is what I basically told them. And it's not the technology stopping them, it's me. And I got corrected by, Sun Yat-sen and other people in my head, or else not the technology, it's you. If the technology didn't have the Messiah as a standard of human behavior to save children from genocide over philanthropy, would the technology be able to save children from philanthropy? No. The answer is unequivocally no, right? So the night I was watching, what's the name of that show? It's totally annoying. It's Robin Leach, except it's got Nichelle something and Kevin Fraser or whatever. It's Entertainment Tonight, right? They're all the same, Access Hollywood. They're all like, right? And they had this lady dressed up like Liz Taylor back in the day, right? Only she looked better than Liz Taylor. Okay. Looked like, oh my, that's a special feeling, Lloyd. That's what she looked like, right? That's a special feeling, Lloyd. And so you're like looking, going, holy crap. And I know this isn't, there's things that gone on. The plastic surgery does this, that. I saw pictures of that woman in junior high school. Okay. And she was the same, thing, climbing the rope in gym class and Abraham Lincoln. She was that way when she was 13 and 14 years old, guys. Okay, she's been that way her whole life. Okay. It's a special feeling, Lloyd, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, and so she can make $2 million posing nude for Vanity Fair or the New Yorker, right? And you can't. But you just spent $1,000 on a new phone to look at nude pictures of women like her. But she's a skank bitch, right? Okay. You know how people are. Because I get that with the things with the Jennifer Lopez. Because she's playing you. She's playing you. How many of you have said, hey, I want to come over and do a YouTube video with you, man? Are you sure you can handle it? You probably already got, if you already got the, the chemical poisoning from working for Truly Nolan or whatever. So just come in, drop a line, say, hey, let's sit in the front yard and we'll sit out back on the patio or out by the rec hall on the Two Tracy relaxation table and say, hey, man, he's right, man, Lord's Prayer. I believe this guy is the Messiah. I believe Messiah is a real person. And, why? Because the other night when I was soaking in the tub, it says in the book of Revelation, I don't think my family can grasp this. I don't think most of you can, but there are quite a few of you that can. Now, most of you cannot, but quite a few that can. In the book of Revelation, John writes that if you add to this or take away from this, it will not work. Okay. Is what he says about the Bible. This is the end of the testimony of our story until the time comes. And if you add to this or take away from this, it will not work. So they wrote down the Bible, and we're not living the Lord's Prayer. Okay. Muhammad said the same thing. If you add to this or you take away from this, you will not live it, so I want you to live it. They wrote it down. Okay. Haile Selassie said the same thing. Joseph Smith was told the same thing. Okay. And so if you do not live it and you write it down, it will not work. Okay. I'm going to write down every day how to faithfully love. I'd do anything to boner, right? That's a special feeling, Lloyd, right? And the truth of it is you wouldn't, okay? The only way to have sex with her is if she's like Queen Esther, okay? Only if you're a faithful, like Father Adam, will I lay with you willingly and have children with you, right? To have the bestie kids ever, right? Only then and only then will I lay beside still waters with you in green pastures and touch the most beautiful body money couldn't buy and make you glad that you're a man, because no one knows what goes on behind closed doors. I wouldn't ask that of Jennifer Lopez and Kim Kardashian. They've been so superficial and for so long. How long? I think it'd be completely uncomfortable for them. That's why I'm more interested in what's happening with Rocky and Law and Steffi and Amy and Fedna and Miriam. Okay, that's why I'm more interested in that. And the Temple of Set Illuminati, Disney, Parent Trap, Mindfuck. I'm they're playing you. No, I just really love their kids. Everybody knows how much I love kids. Amy, I forgot about how much you love babies. Who in their right mind could forget about how much Earl loves babies? I mean, toddlers, And they're scientists. They cook the books on everything, right? Well, watch, he gives medical advice and here's what happens. He does this and here's what happens. It's real easy. It's like Nate Reynolds with the kids at NSI, That kid's going to go off tonight. He can poke him in the back of the head 8 times. When he does it 9 times, the kid's going to sock him in the nose. The kid's going to go off tonight. Poke, poke, poke. And Nate knows how to poke people like a woman pokes people. You're going to wear that? You think he's good? You admire Malcolm X? He was a criminal and an asshole. Bobby Seals was disgusting. Pow! Son of a bitch, what just happened? That kid, I told you that kid was going to go off. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Anybody in their right mind would have punched him in the nose. He wouldn't have waited to get to Bobby Seals, would have punched him at Malcolm X. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama thinks he knows what I'm saying. Barack Obama liked the militant part about Malcolm X when he called people on their shit. What Barack Obama obviously didn't like was the fact that he wasn't afraid to die for us to live true Islam. That's why I love Malcolm so much. He was not afraid to die. All the people I talked to, Tishna, Little Hawk, why did you do that? The Kennedys? What was wrong? Why did you do that? Because of this. I'll tell you why. Every time I would ask them, why did you end up getting killed? Standing up doing, because you had everything I wanted, everything I ever wanted in life. And they would say this. That's why, Earl. That's why. Okay. That is why. Looking up at you, right? You're like, oh, right. So that's what Bob told me, Steve Biko told me, Haile Selassie tells me, Tishna tells me, Little Hawk tells me. Taza, Cochise, Nache, High Hump. Remember High Hump with Little Hawk. You think I'm going to let the witch doctor, hey, black robe, be the one that teaches the kids how to protect us from becoming Ford horse for the Wasichu? Okay. I'm not going to let them abuse your mother with their gossip and their bullshit. Your mother. Okay. Spotted Tail's a man, and so am I. And now you are too. Now go teach them to be men, because we're not meant to be dogs. Well, a dog soldier, that's a compliment because we have good dogs. He Dog is our friend. He makes sure that we only have good dogs so they don't give away our camp and they keep our children safe. But we're not dogs. It's a man that teaches that dog to protect our children from other people that act like dogs, right? Okay, guys, let's try to load this one up. We'll try. Yeah, we'll try. We don't try. I attempt. It's the people in science community. Can we put this one on? Can we let people see this? Or do we trust Jeffrey Hinton's technology can correct our little pussy faceness and our pimp daddy nashness and save us from Earl's beautiful perfection of Job and Jonah-like behaviors? Well, it's a temple for the soul, and since it's a temple for the soul that's like David, then I'm like David. You keep trying to get people to sell their assets for money to fuck. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you. Like borders are, I'm not gonna. I'm the border gracious good shepherd, bitch. He knows it. Everybody knows it. All the people that put up the statues of Pope Francis, Benito Juarez, and Abraham Lincoln know it. Y'all got border czars. Kamala Harris, I will gladly teach your child's sex change operation to maintain the control of the population. How about we maintain control of the population by loving people and they won't be fucking just to stay alive? Oh, where's the money in that? Where's the fun in that? So how is Kamala Harris any different than Tom Homan? Absolutely no difference at all. I know. All right, peace out.